Friends, gather round. This week we're diving headfirst into the choppy waters of San Francisco Bay because President Trump, in his infinite wisdom, has decided he wants to make Alcatraz a prison again. Yes, you heard that right. Alcatraz, the Rock. The infamous island prison, once home to Al Capone and George Machine Gun Kelly, could soon be back in the business of housing America's most wanted. This isn't a joke from a late-night comedian, folks. This is real life, and frankly, it's more terrifying than any horror movie. Now, you might be thinking, John, you beautiful, bespectacled Brit, surely there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for this. And to that I say, bless your heart. You see, the official line is that Alcatraz is a powerful symbol of law, order, and justice. Yes, because nothing screams justice like a crumbling, guano-covered island fortress. This isn't just about locking people up, though. It's about sending a message. It's Trump saying, look at me, I'm tough on crime, I'm bringing back the good old days. Of course, those good old days involved a lot of, well, not so good things, but who needs historical accuracy when you've got a point to make? The problem is, reopening Alcatraz isn't like flipping a switch. It's more like trying to hotwire a car from the 1930s while wearing oven mitts. It's going to be expensive, impractical, and frankly, a logistical nightmare. But hey, at least it'll make for great television. And isn't that all that really matters? Let's talk about the potential of Alcatraz, shall we? This iconic site has so much to offer. Imagine restoring this historic landmark to its former glory. The buildings, though currently riddled with cracks, and the cells, even without toilets, could be transformed into a state-of-the-art facility. It's an opportunity to preserve history while creating a modern marvel. We're talking about a project that could generate millions in tourism revenue. And that's before you even consider the educational value. Imagine students learning about history and engineering through hands-on experiences. It's like having a living museum in the middle of one of the most beautiful cities in the world. And let's not forget the unique logistical challenges that could inspire innovation. Are we bringing back the prison boats? Imagine the stories and experiences. Are we airlifting supplies via helicopter? The possibilities are endless. Are we training pigeons to carry tiny messages? The mind boggles at the creativity. The point is, Alcatraz is a canvas for innovation. It's like turning a challenge into an opportunity. It's not just about restoration. It's about reimagining the future. It's not impossible. It's a bold vision. And yet here we are on the brink of something extraordinary. Before we go any further, let's take a quick trip down memory lane, shall we? Alcatraz has a long and storied history, and it's not exactly one you'd associate with rehabilitation or second chances. This was the big leagues of incarceration, the prison for the worst of the worst. We're talking Al Capone, George Machine Gun Kelly, the Birdman of Alcatraz, who, ironically, wasn't actually allowed to have birds in his cell. But Alcatraz wasn't always a prison. It started life as a military fort, guarding the entrance to San Francisco Bay. Then it became a military prison, then a federal penitentiary, and finally, after a stint as a Native American occupation site, it became a tourist attraction. Yes, you heard that right. The very same cells that once held some of America's most notorious criminals are now filled with selfie sticks and fanny packs. It's a strange juxtaposition, to be sure, but it's also a testament to the enduring allure of Alcatraz. And that's the thing about Alcatraz, it's more than just a prison. It's a symbol. It's a reminder of our capacity for both good and evil, for both punishment and redemption. Turning it back into a prison would be like turning the Louvre into a storage locker. It's a waste of a perfectly good historical site, not to mention a colossal waste of money. So, how have people reacted to Trump's Alcatraz revival plan? Well, imagine you're a seasoned park ranger, calmly explaining the history of Alcatraz to a group of tourists, when suddenly, the president tweets that he's turning the place back into a prison. That's the look on pretty much everyone's face right now. Tourists are baffled. San Francisco officials are furious. Even the birds seem to be giving the White House the side eye. And who can blame them? This isn't just a bad idea, it's a logistical, financial, and historical absurdity. But here's the thing about Trump. He doesn't really care about logistics or history or even basic common sense. He cares about optics. He cares about sending a message. And the message he's sending with this Alcatraz stunt is clear. I'm in charge, I'm tough, and I'll do whatever the hell I want. Whether that message resonates with voters remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure. If Alcatraz does reopen, you can bet your bottom dollar that Trump will be there for the photo op, grinning from ear to ear as he throws away the key. and the rest of us will be left to shake our heads in disbelief, wondering how we ever let this happen.